Hello, happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 23rd of January, 123, uh, 2025. Someone clued me into it being a 123 day today. Make progress with those consecutive numbers, folks. Anyway, we're using Sawyer's Path for our message today, and what a difference between today's card spread and yesterday's. Gosh, we dumped half the deck out on the table yesterday. Anyway, we've got the sun in Aquarius. The moon is in Scorpio. It will move into Sagittarius sometime close to midnight tonight. So another moon influenced Scorpio energy charging the day today. And then of course we have our retrogrades, Uranus, Jupiter, Mars as well. Okay. What do the cards have to say? What's being served up to us today, and how are we interacting with it? Our first is, look at that, the sun. Hello. Happiest card in tarot for our first card. Brilliant clarity. I like seeing this because, we started yesterday's reading, I think it was with the Lover's card, and everything focused on making a choice or a decision that is in keeping and in harmony with our heart space, our heart, mind, soulful presence, coherence. And I feel like the journey through our decision-making process may have been a bit of a challenge, depending upon those we're interacting with, information that is available to us, and then running that, filtering that through what's in our highest and greatest best interest. So to start our reading today with the sun feels sweet and beautiful and wonderful, like we found the clarity and we're following through with that clarity. Let's see what's next for us. No way. You're gonna love these cards. And look at, again, it's the prominence of the sun I want to pay attention to in these cards, but our next card is the Lovers. So we started with that yesterday and now it's our second card today. Gosh, I got goosebumps. I should attach a video to this reading. Someone very near and dear sent me this short little video about the permutations of card shuffling. It's fascinating. It's mind-blowing, actually. So I'll see what I can do about putting that here at the end of this video. Really cool to have this show up again, and the odds of that are astronomical. So here we go. We've got brilliant clarity for the decisions and choices that we're making. Great confirmation. So this is us sticking to our heart center's true north. Beautiful. What's in the middle of the reading for us? Oh, excellent. Enlightenment, because here's the Hermit. 3 major arcana, by the way, to kick off our reading today so far. This is a card about enlightenment in the heart. The core of this card is a quest beckons. And the Hermit's lantern is taking like a ray of sunshine. That's what's lighting our way through the darkness. And look at how the sun figures in these cards and in yesterday's cards as well. I highly recommend you go back and give yesterday's reading a listen if you missed it, because it will likely assist you in whatever you're facing in the now. So here's the Hermit. A quest beckons. We are looking into a shadow. We may be looking into murky circumstances, though brilliant clarity is on offer to us, and it's found in our heart space. Next. Sweet. Do not be rushed when it comes to making a significant decision. And the reason I'm sort of hammering away on decisions here is because we have this Lover's card showing up 2 days in a row, and because we've had weeks of encouragement out of the cards to do things differently. And yesterday we talked about that. I think it was a 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords situation. We can choose some same old familiar path that's really comfortable to the ego, but this Hermit is not at all comfortable to the ego. The ego wants to run and hide from this. So here we are shining a light in our own shadow so that we are making sure we're being brilliantly clear and paying attention to details. I've been keeping a notebook for myself lately because I have an interesting situation in evolution, and I am hearing some differing opinions. So the details matter here for anyone, no matter what we're looking at. How detailed the situation is going to become very important. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, he's the slowest moving knight of them all. And this is a quality for us to embrace, because in an age of significant technology available to us, there's a bit of a rush put on everything. Yet, when we are facing the Lover's card here about making choice and decision through our heart space, right? We don't want to be rushed with that. Just because someone else may be nudging you, or it seems like all the details in your circumstances may be pushing you to make a decision swiftly. You're on your own timeline, and you make the rules. Yeah. Choose to take charge, folks. And then, oh gosh, if ever, there's the Queen of Swords. Love seeing her because she is exquisitely discerning. She and the King both. This is divine feminine receptivity, and she's not the kind of queen that is going to be bowled over by other people's energies, circumstantial energies either. She's going to, again, with brilliant clarity, that Ace of Swords and great strength. Love that she's sitting right underneath Mars energy there. Even though it's retrograde, it's still super powerful. Anyway, she's going to take a look at everything before she makes a move. She will be discerning. And she kind of makes decisions in the way that some people rip Band-Aids off, right? Though she has calculated everything. So I find this really interesting that this message is one that continues to come out of the cards for so many days. And I feel like these cards are placing some emphasis on what we're doing in the now, because we've been leading up to doing things differently. We've been, I think in a way, being cushioned by the cards, you know, kind of easing us into situations that are probably challenging to each and every one of us in their own unique ways. And you want to ask yourself this question: how do I want to show up, and how do I want to be met? Do you want to be pulled this way and that way in your process, or do you want to stay in your enlightenment here, your brilliant clarity, your everlasting strength? It's an easy answer when you hear it that way, though when you're in the middle of some situation or circumstance and being nudged, cajoled, or pressured in some way by outside energies, some of this could go out the window. And the cards are reminding us to stay true to ourselves. Whew, I like that. It's powerful, right? You've all been there. You know what it feels like. So bring that back to yourself in the now for whatever you're facing. Bottom of the deck. How's the universe helping us out behind the scenes? Here's the Three of Cups. Such a beautiful card with the energies of strength, temperance, and justice on the card. It's a card of celebration as well. There is victory in this particular three. Yeah. Next we have, ooh, nice. What did I just say moments ago? How do you want to show up? How do you want to be met? Here's the Two of Cups. Show up in the way you desire to be met. And you're showing up in celebration with strength, with justice, with temperance. You know that divine alchemy is possible. You know the strength of your heart space, your determination, right? And you know how to remain harmonious no matter what. So we're being given some great clues on how to proceed in the now. Next week, yeah. And of course, there's the High Priestess. Intuition is the way, folks. The cards always find a way to put this message in there. Listening to, following through on our divine guidance, on our gut, right? There it is. And don't be swayed, because when you feel it, there's something true in it. Explore it. Because we're nurturing what is growing. There's the beautiful Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And the universe is letting you know that all that's going on behind the scenes, and again, look at that beautiful sun up there. All that's going on behind the scenes is in great order. Great order of the divine. The universe has our back. Stay focused on what's growing for you personally. And then, very sweet, there's the Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia and reminiscing. And it's all about you being your own best soulmate. But what I get out of this, and especially its placement here, is we've got a boatload of life experience, spiritual journey experience. We need to remember that. We need to draw upon that as we go onward. It's good advice for any day of the week. However, I do feel that many of us are looking at a much bigger picture. You know, we saw the Three of Wands in yesterday's reading, which had that blank to be filled in thought bubble. What are you putting on your horizon? It's important to consider, and do take your own personal version of time, making your choice and your decision. Because again, Knight of Pentacles, the details matter. Queen of Swords as well. She feels like an action card in this reading. So we have happiness, love, bliss, and joy shining on us, great clarity in the moment, 4 choices and decisions. We're moving in a very enlightened fashion, aware of what's familiar, what's comfortable. We're challenging that. We're looking at details, and we're taking action on those details with great discernment. Following through on our intuition, showing up in our heart space, celebrating our lives, investing in everything that grows, and really listening to our own memory field to sway us toward something or away from something. And that can happen one moment to the next. All right. Angel answers, fresh message. Put a question to the deck if you have one. Oh, they're already falling out on the table. You're ready. And within the next few months. So what I'm sensing here, the choices that we're making now will bear fruit in the next few months. See, this is why the details matter. Ooh. This one again. If you believe, what do you believe? And are you prepared to challenge what you believe? Oh. Do you have any idea how fun this is every day? Just to be surprised by these cards as I shuffle them, because the next card after if you believe is there's something better. So challenge what you believe. Oh, love that. One more. Ooh, there's one flipped over in here. Be assertive. No problem. Right now anyway, while I'm not being challenged, right? Final word from the fortune reading cards. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? Oh, sweet. We have the wish card. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Whoa, right? How powerful is that when you consider all these cards and the messages that have been coming out? I'm pausing because I'm looking at the bottom of the deck and it's the death card. It means some great transformation has taken place, right? Look at the butterflies. They've come out of the cocoon. A time of natural transition and transformation. For sure. Have the best Thursday ever, people. Peace, love, joy. I'll see what I can do about locating that video about card shuffling. If not for today, then perhaps for tomorrow. Namaste.